What is up, party people? Today I am going to the gym, of course. It's a Sunday though, and I never go on Sundays. So I'm hoping that it's not busy, and I don't think it will be because last time I went on a Sunday afternoon, there was like 5 people max. So hopefully I'll be able to get some good footage today. I am gonna do shoulders, chest, triceps. Love me a good upper body day. I've already done glutes and hamstrings and back and bi, so if you wanna go watch those gym vlogs after this one, feel free to. Now we're gonna go get ready for this. I just ate. I had canes, so, you know, I had like their 3-finger combo, but now I'm still kind of bloated. I don't wanna put on anything that is too tight, but we'll see what I end up going with. So I just got these new, I don't know, do they call them loggers or something? They're basically joggers, and they're by the brand Girls Who Lift. My mom bought these for me for my birthday, and so I think I might go with those. I'm feeling like an all black vibe today. It's super hot outside, so I don't know if that's smart, but like, I kind of like that vibe for today. Okay, 1, don't mind this little white spot on my lip. It's medicine. I'm trying to clear up some things. 2, I'm on my way to the gym right now. I will talk to you guys more when I get there. I checked Planet Fitness app to see like the crowd meter and how many people were there, and it's not even busy at all. And the time I'm supposed to arrive there, it's supposed to be even less busy. So fingers crossed that we have a semi-empty gym, but it's super hot, so I'm about to blast this AC and then I will see you guys there. I'm at the gym and this parking lot looks so freaking empty. Basically, I've been taking pre-workout, dry scooping it every time I have to go complete a workout, but I don't want to because it's like middle of the day and I don't want to be cracked out on caffeine. So today is a day where I'm definitely going to eat candy before my workout. Some of you might be like, why are you eating candy before you go work out? Isn't that kind of like counterintuitive? I will explain. I'm planning on making a fitness video about like my top 5 gym essentials and stuff like that, where candy is kind of one of them. So I will explain in that video, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to know when I upload that video. But it's a whole process as to how it gives you energy and stuff like that. Right now, the thing I'm eating is sour strips and like the blue raspberry flavor. I'll eat like 2 or 3 of those before I go do my workout. Let's go, because it looks super empty right now and I'm so happy. So now I'm in the locker room. I come here first always to do my little gym prep, so to speak. I just strap on my gloves, put on my AirPods, do any quick little stretches I need to do, anything like that. It all happens here. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. Now the first exercise I'm doing are shoulder presses. So I'm using a bench for this one. I moved the bench to an incline of 6. For shoulder presses, I like to use the bench instead of just standing up to do it because it isolates your shoulders and you're not using your lower body. I soon realized that I do have a muscle imbalance, and so I kind of forgot about that. So I was doing both at the same time, but to fix a muscle imbalance where one side is stronger than the other, you do one arm at a time. So I'm starting with my weak arm first, my left side, and that kind of dictates what you do on your stronger side. So you want everything to be equal. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars and flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. After I do those, it looks like the same movement, but these are actually called Arnold Presses. So you have the dumbbell starting off at your chest with your palm facing your body, and then you're gonna rotate your arm and move it up into a shoulder press position, and then rotate it all the way back down to starting position. And once again, I'm doing these on each side separately to help with my muscle imbalance. gorgeous, gorgeous girls wipe down their equipment, so make sure you're doing that. Got it? Got it. Now after I finished those, I found my way over to this little corner. The guy literally took the 40-pound barbell right as I was reaching for it. So instead I used 30-pound first. I would consider this my warm-up set. And then after he put it down, I immediately ran over there and grabbed it and went right into my normal sets of upright rows with a 40-pound barbell. Now on to my favorite superset of all time. So first, I'm just gonna do a rope tricep pull down on the cables. And then once I do those, it's a superset. So right after, I switch the attachment to a straight bar. And then I do the exact same motion, but instead I have an underhand grip instead of using the rope. When I tell you your triceps will be on fire, honey, they will burn like heck, but in the best way possible.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?
Next up, I just have these lateral shoulder raises. The attachment that I wanted to use wasn't available. I don't know where it went. So I just used it without an attachment. I meant to do 10 on each side, but I literally lost count so many times. So I did something around that number.
Made a limitation, hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line.
Next up, we have these chest flies. I don't really work my chest too much. I used to in the past, but not so much anymore. But this is the one machine that really does work your chest. I really did feel it the next day.
Probably dollar sign, got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be.
So on my last set, I will go ahead and drop the weight and just push out as many as I can until failure. And when I do until failure, I really mean like I cannot move my arms anymore than I already have.
On the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet.
I finished out my whole workout with a little ab circuit. I was still kind of like feeling the Raisin Canes that I ate earlier that day. So I didn't go too heavy. This was just like a little light circuit that I did. And then every move you see me do here, I did 3 rounds of it.
Back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel. Shorty throw that thing back in a pair of heels. Yeah, she be riding on that thing like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, I love them dark skin, brown skin, caramel. You know I had to bring it to the hood like she Karen Civil when she keep on turning head. Cause when she walk that thing jiggle, jiggle.
And we going back to back on them like we Huey and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah.
Once I finished my 3 rounds, I went ahead and just worked out my wrist a little bit. I also did these before working out to kind of help with wrist mobility before I started lifting all these heavy weights.
But then life has been a movie, yeah, so shout out to the cameraman.
Now that that's done, we find ourselves back into this locker room where I do my little pump check. Gotta check the gains, make sure that they're coming through nice and tight. I also decided to stretch inside of the locker room instead of just like out in the normal area.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you...
Last but definitely not least, I'll go ahead and wash my hands of any dirt and germs from touching all the different barbells and dumbbells that day. Except these automated ones always have it out for me. I end up looking like I'm doing some ritual dance to try to get it to work.
Yeah, you always make me feel like home, yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you.
Okay, it's confirmed. It's definitely confirmed. At this point, I just really, my purpose in life is to continuously do things to embarrass myself. Everything was going well, okay? I'm out of water. I was walking out, and then the person up there working the front desk was like, bye, have a nice day. And I was like, thank you, you too. I try to walk out the door. The door that I try to walk out of isn't working. Like, it doesn't budge, but the one next to it does, that apparently everyone knew did. So I was like, I basically ran into the wall. Not the wall. I basically ran into the door. I ran into the door. And like, I know that like they were still watching me as I ran into that door. I feel like this is deja vu. Like, this definitely has happened to me before.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they...
My purpose in life is to embarrass myself. So I'm gonna take my ass home before I do anything else embarrassing. And I'm gonna see what I can find to eat there. Cause, bro, this is not okay. This can't be okay.